done, that is reasonable. Keep your room clean, that's reasonable. Clean the bathroom, that's reasonable. Swiffer the steps, that's reasonable. If you get to your laundry on the weekend, that's okay. You strip down the bed on the weekend, that's okay. But do what is reasonable. But what if we move beyond reasonable? See, when she really wants something from daddy, when she's talking about this prom dress that's coming up that I don't know where I'm going to find the money to pay for, she starts loading up. She starts doing the laundry and the dishes and mopping the floor and taking the dog for a walk. She says, I'm going to go over and above reasonable to get what I'm asking of the one that I know can give it. If we went over and beyond reasonable, what could the Lord do with us? If we could be unreasonable in our witness, if we could be unreasonable in our preaching, if we could be unreasonable in our thinking, if we could be unreasonable with our loving, where would God take the church right then? I don't know about you, but I serve an unreasonable God. How do I know he's unreasonable? It's unreasonable that he would love a sinner like me. It's unreasonable that he would send his only begotten son down through 42 generations. It's unreasonable that he'd have him talked about even while he was doing good. It's unreasonable that he would look at you and me and let him be nailed to Calvary's cross. It is unreasonable that God will allow him to lay dead in the earth for 3 days and then 3 nights. But oh, so unreasonable that he got up on the third day with all power in his hands. And I'm glad that God looked at me and you and said, I'm going to do something unreasonable. I'm going to send my best for you at your worst. And if Jesus could do the unreasonable act of dying and living again for me, then you and I can at least perform what is our reasonable service. Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Look up and load up. God bless you.
Well, we thank God for this wonderful word. Amen. Anybody listen when you talked about the gun range? You had an amen in my corner. Amen. Amen. Come on, let's give Pastor Gibbons another hand on tonight. Amen. At this time, we want to open the doors of the church at this time. Man, we do not want to take it for granted that everyone knows about this man that he just got through preaching about. Amen. I ask if we'll stand to our feet all over the building. Amen. We don't want to pass up this opportunity because we know that life is not promised to us. Amen. Someone can leave here tonight and then not wake up in the morning. Someone can walk out of here and this can be your last breath. I've been in places to where people have literally talked to someone on the phone for an hour and got off, and the next hour they was gone. So we don't want to take this opportunity lightly that everyone know. But if you know that if God was to call your name right now, that you know where you're going, I want you to just slip your hands up. Amen. Amen. Come on, let's give God a hand clap of praise right there. Amen. You may be seated. Man, once again, we thank Pastor Ribbons for that wonderful word. Amen. On tonight. Not only you, sir, we thank Pastor